We are the Breakfast Club.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, hello.
Envy is high.
No, I'm not. Yesterday. Them damn edibles.
You ain't give me an edible yet, by the way. You lied to the people.
He has some.
Oh, you gonna take one now?
Didn't I tell you that 30 minutes ago?
All right, I'm gonna
We're
give
in
one
LA,
now.
by the way.
I'm gonna give one
do
now.
this.
We're broadcasting live from LA. All right, well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk about this new show on BET you're gonna love.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, BET has greenlit a pilot for a series that's going to be based on the life of Nas. Now, we all loved watching the New Edition story on BET, so now they want to do a similar series, and that's going to be based on Nas.
I'm all for biopics. I just don't think Nas's biopic should be on BET. I think that it should be on a grittier network. You know what I'm saying?
No, they did it.
That whole Queensbridge story, it's got to
So
be
what?
way grittier, bruh.
So it could be gritty.
No.
The New Edition story, they were cursing.
It wasn't. It's not as gritty as a Nas Queensbridge story would be. I don't think.
Well, the show is going to take place in the early 90s, and it's going to track Nas as a young man from the Queensbridge Project who's going to go on to become a rapper as he evolves from a young man to a crack dealer to rapper to an adult.
Are they going to show? Oh, thank you for the edible interview.
It's going to be an
Why
hour-long
you
show.
standing over me like that? You gonna pay? You see him?
He's
handed me
letting you know you
drugs.
can only eat
He
one.
handed me drugs and standing over me, waiting for me to take them so I pass out and he can take advantage of me. This guy's so crazy.
You guys, can you not interrupt my rumor report
sorry.
for your drugs?
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry.
Allegedly drugs.
We're in LA. It's legal.
He didn't eat it though.
I see you didn't eat it.
Look.
Hey.
You gotta do two. You gotta do two. You gotta
I'm
do
not
that
doing
one
two.
too.
You relax. You relax.
All right, so who's here for a BET series based on Nas?
I want to see it.
I want to see it, but I just don't think it should be on BET. I think it should be on a grittier network.
It is. And I think that's good. BET did a great job with the New Edition
Amazing
story.
job. Drop on the
So-
clues bomb for BET for that New Edition story. And we need to do Wu-Tang and we need to do an Uptown Records biopic while we at it. Damn it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, listen, I would love to see all of those, clearly. All right, now Terrence J, in the meantime, has just did a deal with MTV and VH1.
Congrats to him.
Drop on the clues bomb for Terrence J.
So that's big news for him. Now, what's going to happen is he has the opportunity to bring shows and also host different things on MTV and VH1. He gets a first look production deal. So that's good for him. He's going to develop and executive produce original content for both MTV and VH1.
That's
Welcome
right.
to the team, Terrence J. Drop on the clues bombs for Terrence J again, damn it.
Yes, that means he'll be hosting different things too, like pre-shows, live events, after shows, and original series and things like that.
That's
So,
great. Shout out to Terrence J.
Yeah, good for him. Now let's talk about Orange is the New Black. That's probably going to be back in June because normally that's when they come back. But we know season 5, what they are saying is that season 5 is going to take place over the course of 3 days. So if you're a fan of Orange is the New Black, that means all 13 episodes take place over the course of 3 days. They said it's going to be very detailed, very intense.
I'm going to be honest with you. That's very good for them to do. And I'm going to tell you why. Sometimes when those shows come out, you try to binge watch them and watch them all in one night. You don't really take in all 13 episodes in those shows.
Sometimes I have to go back and
That's
be
what
like,
I'm saying. You be tired by the time episode 6,
you get up,
7.
get something to eat, come back, you miss something.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
So yeah, it's going to take place. So that should be pretty interesting because the way it ended last season, season 4, was
Don't tell me. I'm still catching up.
we cried.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Oprah, she just signed a deal with 60 Minutes. So that should be good for her. She's going to become a special contributor on that show. She,
And Mama bored, huh?
Yeah.
should be similar to like Anderson Cooper. He does about 10 segments per season for 60 Minutes. So it'll be something like that.
Mama, you bored? Mama, you got your own network. You don't got to do that on 60 Minutes, Mama. You know
I
I'm a
mean,
pick. You know
what? I feel like it also isn't like that much of a time commitment too for her. Like she's not on there all the time. She's
Right.
a contributor. It's a good look it's a good look for 60 minutes.
She's not like she bored. She just needs something to do, though.
Yeah, you know my last name is Pinkett Smith Winfrey Knowles Card. I got to call Mama, man. Tell Mama.
Yeah, she also
Relax.
had hosted that special on Michelle Obama last month on CBS and Gayle King on CBS this morning. So it kind of makes sense
Okay.
for her. All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report. Why are you sliding me this edible?
Eat the edible, Angela. You already ate one. Eat the edible.
I just want to see what happens to you first.
Eat the edible, Angela Yee.
All right, I'm going to eat half of
Eat
it.
the edible, Angela Yee.
I'm going
Eat
to
the
cut
whole
it in
thing.
half, and you eat the other
No,
half.
I've already had one. I'm not. We'll give the other half to Envy then. We in LA, by the way. This is totally legal, and it's a stressful time for us all. We live in the United States of apprehension right now. Okay, these edibles are good for my anxiety.
All
Okay,
right.
I'm going to eat half of it.
This is
Put it in your
medicinal.
mouth.
These are medicinal.
Whoa, Envy, come
You're
on.
married.
It's your
talking about-
wife's
You're
birthday.
You're married.
Okay,
I'm talking
how
about the
dare
edible.
you come at me
I'm
like
talking
that?
at the
with you.
edible.
I got your
Kia,
back.
I'm talking
I'm
about
on
the
the other
edible.
side. I
I
don't
will
know
not-
why he would
Yeah.
say something
I'm
like
talking
that
about
to
the
me.
edible.
You
Put the
got
edible
it.
in
I
your
will not
mouth.
stand
Envy,
for
I
this
would
sexual harassment.
never.
I got your back, E.
Put the edible.
I got your back.
No,
E.
I'm not.
I cannot believe you said that to her.
I am disgusted by
I can't
you.
believe this.
What? There you go. She put it in her mouth. All right.
Wow.
Now, Charlamagne, it's the edible. Donkey today, Charlamagne. We give you your donkey too.
Now you asking me who I'm giving my donkey to? You are just on a roll this
You're really
morning, aren't
bold
you?
today.
Wow. Donkey
Kia,
today.
I'm sorry. I don't know why.
Listen, all deportations are not created equal. We need the Asali family to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with them.
All right. We'll get into that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
Donkeys of the day, ask Charlamagne.
I'm a Democrat, so being donkey of the day is a little bit of a mixed blessing.
So like a donkey. Yeehaw. Okay. Donkey of the day. The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Now, I've been called a lot in my 23 years, but Donkey of the Day is a new one.
Donkey of the day for Wednesday, February 1st, the first day of Black History Month. Drop one of Clues bombs for Black History Month, damn it. It goes to two people's name I know I'm about to mispronounce.
Let's go.
Dr. Ghassan Asali and his wife Sarmad Asali. Now, Dr. Ghassan Asali has a dentistry practice and received his degree from New York University. Him and his wife are both originally from Syria, but they have been living in the United States for 20 years. So, of course, they have been affected by our celebrity-in-chief, Donald J. Trump's travel ban. If you haven't heard, Donald J. Trump has signed an executive order banning refugees from 7 Muslim countries for 120 days, and Syria is one of those countries. Well, Dr. Ghassan Asali and Sarmad Asali have family who were detained at the Philadelphia International Airport and then sent back overseas under the new immigration order. Well, I have a lot of empathy for a lot of people who have been affected by this travel ban, but the Asali family is not one of them. Let's go to NBC Philadelphia to find out why I don't feel sorry for them in the least bit.
There was another rally in the Lehigh Valley.
This after a local family voted for President Trump and now finds their loved ones barred from America.
As the crowd rallied, they mentioned the Asali family of Allentown, whose family members were sent back to the Middle East over the weekend. We've learned that lawyers are filing a lawsuit on their behalf to get them back to the United States. 20 miles from Easton in Allentown, the Asali family is fighting the government's refusal to allow 6 of their relatives into the U.S. when they were turned away from Philadelphia International Airport over the weekend.
2 security guards were waiting for them. They took them. They said, "Are you Syrians?" They said yes. They said, "Come with us."
Hours after they landed, Asali's relatives were sent on the next flight to Qatar, despite having immigration visas they worked 13 years to get. Now, without money and stuck in Damascus, an attorney for the Allentown family says he plans to file a lawsuit to get them back on U.S. soil.
Yeah, all deportations are not created equal, okay? Let's not take this out of context. Play back the first 10 seconds of that clip, okay? Just the first 10 seconds.
There was another rally in the Lehigh Valley.
This after a local family voted for President Trump and now finds their loved ones barred from America.
So y'all voted for Donald J. Trump? See, Asali, that's where you lost me. There's nothing more to talk about after this. Nothing more to discuss. You made this bed, now lie in it. You made that Kool-Aid with no sugar, now drink it. You thought a peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich was a good idea, now eat it. Your parents never did that to you? You went in the kitchen and wasted food making some concoction that you know isn't good, and your parents made you eat it simply because you made it and wasted the food? That's the situation the Asalis are in right now.
Oh, you want to smoke a cigarette? Here, smoke this whole carton of cigarettes.
Huh?
Oh, that didn't happen in my house.
Just gracious,
Whoa. Jeez. All right, shout to Papa Yee.
Wow.
Mama
You'll
Yee.
never smoke again.
No. Asalis, when you said you voted for Donald J. Trump, all empathy anyone could possibly have for y'all is out the window simply because Donald Trump told y'all on December 7th, 2015, exactly what he was going to do. Let's hear it.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States until our country's representatives can figure out what the hell is going on. We have no choice. We have no choice. We have no choice.
Asalis, what part of Donald J. Trump is calling for a complete shutdown of Muslims in the United States didn't y'all understand? I would love to speak to this family and ask them, what did Donald Trump say on the campaign trail that was more important to them than their loved ones or themselves being shut out of this country? Now, y'all know I'm dumb.
Are they Muslim though?
Who?
I think they're Christian. They're not even Muslim.
But their family's from Syria.
Right. They don't have to be Muslim, though.
Right.
But their family's from Syria. Like if Donald J. Trump says that he's going to do a complete and total ban of Muslims, people from these Muslims countries, why would you vote for him? Y'all know I'm dumb. Okay. I tell you all the time, I'm not the highest grade of weed in the dispensary. But if someone says, look, I'm calling for a complete shutdown of country ass, black ass Negroes from South Carolina on all radio stations throughout the country, I'm not supporting that person. Okay. Because he directly threatened me and my interests. So when Donald Trump says this,
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States until our country's representatives can figure out what the hell is going on.
Okay, you
have no choice. We have no choice. We have no
when he
choice.
told you what he was going to do. Don't cry now. We don't want to hear it. Dry your eyes with that Make America Great Again t-shirt and live with the consequences of your actions. Please give Dr. Ghassan Asali and his wife Sarmad Asali the biggest hee-haw.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today, sir.